How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's put it that way. I don't know if you guys remember, but last time we spoke was in March last year, just before your show, backstage in Trix in Antwerp.
Wow.
It was just before the whole Corona thing exploded. And you then said, because I listened back to the interview just now and it kind of broke my heart, you said, I hope not too much shows will be cancelled, and I hope not too many festivals will be cancelled.
That's breaking my heart.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. How have you been doing since?
We've been really good, actually. I mean, it's such a relief to have this song out. You know, like this song's been knocking around for like 4 or 5 years for us. So that like time always changes, but I think it is around 4 or 5 years. But yeah, like our fans have always been asking for it. So to give them something that they love and that they've wanted for so long is a massive relief for us. Yeah.
And can you explain why the song is that important to your fans? Cheer up, baby.
I think in a time like this, the title alone is kind of a nice message, and we've been playing it for years and fans are always talking about it. There's Instagram pages called Release Cheer Up Baby. You know, we're getting like death threats if we don't release the song.
Oh.
That sort of thing. No, I'm joking. But yeah, like I don't know what it is about the song. It must be the lyrics or something, or I think just because it's quite an up tune, it resonates with people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheering up our rainy day here in Belgium. That for sure.
Our hangover from Paddy's Day.
Yeah, you released it on St. Patrick's Day. I was wondering how important is that day, because I don't have an idea. How important is it for a young Dublin band, the St. Patrick's Day?
We're going forward. St. Patrick's Day from now on is now going to be Cheer Up Baby Day.
Okay.
So that's what it's going to be here for us anyway.
Ryan was trying to avoid a lot of unnecessary drinking, so he thought he'd change the festive holiday.
Okay, but how was the unnecessary drinking for you yesterday?
A little bit, but I think we all kind of kept our heads and didn't get too drunk, because you know we had a big day and we had loads of stuff surrounding the release and interviews and that kind of thing. We're also mainly really excited to get the new music out and to announce the album, so that was enough for us. I don't think we needed much more of an up from.
No, I understand. You just mentioned your solid fan base. That's really a typical Inhaler thing. How do you connect with them in these days?
It's really hard. I mean, obviously Instagram is a great tool for that, because you can fire messages back and forward, and you know how your fans are feeling. They can make memes about you, you know.
Dreams come true.
Yeah. Always dreamt of being an internet joke.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, for them it's wonderful that you also announced your debut album. About the album, you said we poured our heart and soul onto this record. How is that?
That was really long. Does anyone else want to take this question, lads?
I know.
We definitely did pour our heart and soul, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into making it. You know, I know that's kind of the cliche thing to always say when you're announcing your debut album, but you know, Rob said it yesterday that he was like, you know, there's old songs and new songs on this record. You know, old songs that we've been playing for years and years that, you know, made us fall in love with being in a band in the first place, and has kept us going and at bay. And new songs that we were able to focus on and write during lockdown, which I think, you know, is the only beneficial or good thing that came from us not being touring all the time, you know, as much as we miss it. But it was definitely great for us to have this time off to really hone in on the things that we perhaps wouldn't even have given a second thought, you know, if we were touring all the time. So we're really proud of what we've created, and you know, with the help of everyone who's helping sound the studio as well. And yeah, we can't wait for it to not be our album anymore, and then for it to be available to the rest of the world.
Yeah, okay. Of course, you're a very young band. You're yeah, on the verge of an international breakthrough. You're also young guys who just want to party, I guess. Mental issue here in Belgium is mental health is a very big issue here for young people. How are you, except from your music then, but personally, how are you living these days?
Just try to keep busy where you can. I think that's the biggest thing, isn't it? I think coming off tour for us was quite hard, because that's been for the last 2 years and since we got out of school. So when we were taken off tour and we were suddenly really idle, it was a bit of a shock. And I think you kind of go, well, what am I good at? You know, like, and you forget. And then when we got to get together to do the James Corden thing, that was an amazing feeling, because we were all back playing together, and it was kind of like, oh yeah, you know, this is what you do. So I think this is what we do really well. And like, I think purpose is really important, and a lot of people are missing that in their lives right now.
Yeah, we're presenting your new song, Cheer Up Baby, the whole day here at Studio Brussels. Is there anything you want to add? Something people have to know about the song to enjoy it to the fullest?
You just got to sing it and play it really, really loudly. It'll just make you feel good.
Turn it up to 11.
Okay.
Up to 11, exactly.
Yeah. It won't always be like this is the title of the album, a very hopeful title. What do you guys hope for the near future as a band?
I think we hope for gigs to come back, like we were saying. It's been a massive hit on the whole world, not having live music, and even like cinema and a lot of the arts have just been severely halted, and we'd love for that to come back. We'd love to see our crew as well, because we don't have shows, we don't get to see our crew, who are like a big part of how an Inhaler show comes together, is our crew. So we'd like to see them soon, but also just, yeah, wouldn't it just be nice to be able to go out for a little bit of a party too? I think we all miss normality.
Okay.
But we're getting closer, so have to stay strong.